So, I could record from the centre of the Eveningstar and just get there through the Hall of Heroes. So we could perhaps try and do it from the point of view of somebody who's not unlocked anything. I think both these... have you run Wheloon before on this character?
No.
No. Oh, so we will be doing it from the point of view of somebody who hasn't. Because you'll have to... Or you could red door the last one, couldn't you? But we're not going to. So we would pick up these first four. Are you already in the wilderness?
No. I'm
right.
in Eveningstar.
Oh, okay.
I was leveling up here.
No worries.
On my way to Wheloon now.
Okay.
I probably need to sell and repair where I died. My gear seems to get damaged really quickly.
Ah.
I mean, it is level 10 gear, so...
Yeah, there will be that. Do you know, I very rarely pay attention to such things. I have a crafted piece of armour, level 1, that does break sometimes if I'm not careful when I'm low in the heroic thing. But apart from that, I know all sort of repairs religiously, but I've never... I mean, with fools, I can't remember the last time I did.
Yeah. Well, Joker, it doesn't happen, but I've had it happen before where my gear broken.
I guess maybe it's more of a thing when you're meleeing and your weapon is having wear all the time.
Yes. Quarterstaff build.
Yeah.
You run into that all
Unless
the
you've
time.
got that thing from the Fade Arc to have no wear.
Hmm?
There's a thing in the Fade Arc, isn't there? You can turn the weapon to force and then it takes no damage.
Have you already run the wilderness?
I have, but I've picked up the 4. I'm gonna do it as though I hadn't. So then we can show people the way...
Right.
The way I would go, which probably isn't optimal, but it's the only way I know.
It works. Gets you there, right?
So I go straight to the south, to the closest quest to us to start with, which if you look on the map is just down there, the warehouse district. So we thread our way between these houses, leaving the poor bard to deal with all the stuff in the background. Oh, I've made a really stupid mistake. I could have had the third cause for level 26, and some of them are a really big deal for this build.
It happens.
Okay.
Your allies meet you just inside the entrance to the crumbling warehouse. With their help, you may be able to learn who the sudden explosion.
Still, I'm kind of cheating to make up for it. I've brought a bard.
Mysterious voice calls out.
Oh. That's very nice.
It's you.
So that's working well against these.
Well,
The soul
leveled
there.
up, I was able to add 3 more to my enchantment VCs.
Oh,
Then
nice.
we can start the lesson.
So at least one person
Find
remembered
another
to do
Voice
the.
calls to you from a nearby rooftop.
This isn't over. In fact, it's only begun. While you were busy fighting, I captured your fellow
Ooh.
spies. If you ever want, don't delay.
Says the voice.
If you waste time, your friends will die, one by one. Their lives are yours. So they fight each other, and only the strongest survives. Then I get my pick of the litter.
Taunts the mysterious voice from a nearby roof. A sudden blast blocks your path.
Not that
Oops.
way.
Says the voice.
We have something
Thank
else
you.
in mind for you. Give my regards to the lizard folk.
What am I doing here? I was going back up the ladder.
only way forward appears to be through these foul-smelling drainage tunnels.
Okay, so now we've got these two levers to pull. Not down there.
Got ones behind us too.
There's a lever behind us. Oh, we got opponents behind us.
Mobs. Made the Carnage Reaper dance. That's the best I can do.
It's helpful. Where am I going? Do you know? I thought I knew this quest. There.
You're getting collectibles.
It's uncanny how I can know a quest like the back of my hand and somebody else comes to help and I'm all at sea.
Unlocks the crank. The wizard poured out of the darkness.
What? No sense prepping
What's that, sorry?
They die so quick.
Ah.
It's like, no sense prepping that. They died too quick.
Better that than not dying.
Yep.
A gate unlocks from a distance as more lizard folk attack.
Did we get the breakable? Oh no. My bad for the breakables. There were some in both of those cubby holes, weren't there?
I've gotten some.
Oops. Thank
The
you.
voice taunts you from somewhere quite close.
Do you understand that line? The prisoners,
Oh, Reaper behind.
they're all ours. We decide what happens here. Wheloon belongs to Shah.
Soul. We're doing a good job of generating you some souls anyway.
The
Yes.
voice continues as you climb onto the roof.
You're almost there. Shout. So you can play your part. It's her plan.
think this one's probably one of the tougher ends if you're on your own, isn't it? We could perhaps demonstrate how best to do it when you've got a friend along. Do you want me to attract everything and you do the ladders?
Now, meet me up on the roof.
As you reach
Oh,
the
we
rooftop,
could.
the voice calls out
Well, me.
once again.
We meet at long last.
You can now see that the voice belongs to a robed shaman priest.
You have made it this far. Come speak with me.
Get some prepping going
Finish your lesson.
for the ones that you
Oh
buy
yes,
us.
lovely. Tell me when ready. So basic idea here, we've got 3 ladders that's going to pop up in these areas, and if we can knock those down we can stop the spread of the reinforcement. So if you've got 2 people, it's a good idea for one to attract all the troops and the other one to sneak round doing the ladders.
I'm ready.
Okay,
Ready as I'll ever be, anyways.
let's hope they all stick to this central area.
Ladders hit the rooftop, and the priest's minions swarm up, ready for battle. Knock the ladders down to help even the odds.
Two ladders down.
Looking good,
All ladders are down.
very good. She needs to be finished off.
She's dancing.
Good stuff.
Can't make him dancing.
It's worked very well, hasn't it? The dance in this one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, finally get DCs high enough to work on this low level content.
What is the DC?
Now
39?
Seriously?
of your allies that still
And it's working
fun.
in Epic Reaper. Well, I never.
My auto sphere of dancing is a 39 will,
Wow.
but
They must have very low will then.
mind fog helps. Because
Oh, is
mind
that what
fog,
all this is?
it gives a minus 10 penalty to will saves.
I thought it was
If they fail that.
I thought it was the thing I like, the Sleet Storm.
you are greeted
No,
by
it's
all
mind
of your
fog, so if they
Ah,
fail
right.
that, it's a minus 10 penalty to the will save, and that's a 40.
to the mad priest.
So if they roll a 1 or 2, they fail it, then that's another 10 off their will save, so the auto spheres have a better chance of working.
Nice. So yes, just to reiterate, if you don't knock down those ladders at the end of this one, you get constant supplies of reinforcements, and it's easy to get outnumbered, especially if you're soloing.
Yeah.
So I like to go now back the way I've come. And then to the drainage outlet thing. This one as well, especially at the end, it's easy to get overwhelmed, isn't it, if you don't have a decent amount of AoE and or crowd control. So you can try that same tactic you used at the end of the
Mhm.
last one.
Innocent
At the end of
Wheloon
this one.
natives made these drainage tunnels into their the woman's life ebbs away, her frantic warning consuming the last of her strength. If you act now, you may be able to prevent further massacres at the other camps.
Have I gone the wrong way already?
Nope.
I saw you about to go another way. I thought, oh,
Nope, I was about to go the wrong way.
all right. Oh, well, that's a first. That's on camera.
You lot take this tunnel.
It's got to be a rarity.
It's not a first. It happens quite often.
Nice. Beautiful. Take that. You can sneak past these, but I tend not to.
Echo in the stone culvert.
Now this section here, we're going to get 3 sets of respawning opponents up on top of this stairwell here. So good to be prepared for that.
Above yells, "Look out below!"
Yes, thank you. Now if I'd have just waited a bit, we could have had that for the first lot. Well done, Gnome.
You did good. You got
Oh,
rid of
hello.
We thank you
Great
for
stuff.
protecting us,
Bards
says
are
the
overpowered.
camp's elder. Take this crest in
we
gratitude.
take
The
the
crest.
ground may be of use in reaching Harvest Hall.
Depends on how they're played, right?
True. Did that go to you as well?
Yes. Yes, it did.
I was hoping it would.
Yeah, rallying crack buffs everybody around you.
That's his one iconic, his purple dragon thing.
Guttural growls echo in the tunnels ahead. The city are now safe from the lizard folk.
Right, now, solo, I would kind of sneak through here, but you can't do it with 2, can you? The gate just comes down, and I think you need to go through here together, otherwise people can get locked out, can't they? I've had all sorts of trouble in here.
You're invisible.
Thank you.
Both invisible.
Why, are you suggesting we can get out without fighting, or?
Let's try it.
Because I daren't do it, because what I do is just go along the bottom. Well, go on then, you try. Yeah, I thought
There
it
you go.
would.
I triggered the ambush.
I've sneaked through it before with just me, and then realised the poor person behind's got stuck when the gate came down. So I don't think it's a thing to do when there's more than one of you.
Nothing else, I'll
Don't know.
slow them down for you.
It's working really well, that. I can't believe it's such a low DC and it's doing really well.
Oh, that was autos irresistible.
Oh, right. But the dancing ball just goes to show, doesn't it? People sort of saying you need to have DCs in the hundreds and that. You can still situationally make use of much lower.
The bat crest on the ground.
Yes.
If you target the right saves, and as you did with that spell, help lower their saves with others.
Sad thing is, I'm going to be out of spell points here shortly.
Oh, crud. Have we got a shrine anywhere? Yes, there is. Oh,
From both ends of the camp.
there's a shrine. We passed one, didn't we, when we came out of that...
Yes.
Four criminals dropped down right in the middle of the camp.
when we came
Yes,
out of that
some
tunnel
fucking
thing, we
building.
passed one. So we can go back before we go to the end if you want.
A lot of them saving here. It changed though. Wow.
As the gate defenders fall, the criminals
It feels so
force the gates
strange
open and
not
pour
paying
into
any
the
attention to the DCs at all. Boss is up. She keeps running away. Now, one point of note: if the local natives here, NPCs, get overwhelmed, it opens the door anyway, and you don't actually have to finish the opponents off. You can just sneak through the door, grab the crest, and go.
Shrine is a long way away, isn't it?
No, it's just back where that there is a soul out here on the side where I am. 2 souls, in fact. See, I'm considerate.
I might not need a shrine now. That's a lot better.
I can't remember the last time I used a shrine. That's
Right.
ridiculous in itself.
with the native
I
defenders
got more than
defeated,
half
the
of my spell
criminals
points. I'm
tear
good.
down the
Okay.
barricade. You
Oh,
must
so it's
let
just
them
happened there. The DM did a notice of it, so we could just beggar off and leave these now, which we probably should. Do you have dispel magic?
Yes.
A
So these
strange
spell
glow
wards here
suggests that there's something unusual
will
about
do
the
serious
corridor ahead.
damage when passed through, so dispelling them is recommended rather than just going straight through. Another option with a tanky build like mine would be to just plow straight through it, maybe using temporary hit points.
Good father. I'll dispel.
This way. Oh, sorry, you wanted me to spot it for you. There's one more, I think, here. This does actually grant like a disabling trap bonus if you disable enough of them. So that's
There's a lot of
something
traps
to-
in this class.
Yeah, no, I was just saying it for the benefit of anybody who happens to be watching along. Because I didn't realise that spell wards in general count as traps disabled.
Yet, with the breeze also comes a pungent reptilian smell.
Despite my best efforts, I still can't use all the spell points.
That's a good thing.
Shout out to Evergreen from the Primal Avatar tree.
This is the spot I need to prep.
Ah, so you don't want me to go any further. Right, you tell me when
That's
you're
it.
ready. So this area is the end fight, and it's going to be absolutely teeming with things very shortly. So we're just going to prepare beforehand, try to put ourselves in the best conditions possible.
If you want, I'll go start it.
Yeah,
That way
okay.
you're in the spot.
Okay, then I'll be in the middle. Is this where they appear?
Yes.
Okay, right. You were right.
Look at them all dance. I think my dancing was working.
I think you did a sterling job there.
More will appear.
So that's a really good piece of advice if you're a bard or enchantment spellcaster struggling to make things dance. throw the what's it called? Mind fog in beforehand
Yep.
to
For me,
boost
it's
your
got a higher
chances
save.
and reduce their saves.
More of the theater actors join the fight as she cries out.
Yes, because I can say from bitter experience, this lot, when they are not crowd controlled,
She
can
They
wreak
hurt.
absolute havoc. Yes, they do. So bear
They'll
that in
surround
mind.
you.
and ended their scheme to destroy
Too,
the Wheloon
too long
natives.
didn't listen. Bring a
The
bad.
leader of Harvest Hall motions you over, eager to speak with you. You are welcome to use Harvest
Great
Hall
stuff.
as a place to rest and recover from now on.
Okay. So that's 2. There are 4 flagging quests in Wheloon, which allow you to go to the last one, the Mirror Darkly. I'm gonna go through the. Is this classed as a neutral area? Can we do things in here like reorganize destinies and that? No, I don't think we can we?
No. Well, I don't think so.
No, it's not giving me the chance. Never mind. So we'll go through this drainage outlet thing because that's the way the gnome knows. So that's immediately outside the quest we've just gone into. And I'm going to go now to the 3rd one, which is marked on the map here. Netherese Recruitment Centre. Thread the needle here. Oh, was that lag? I was waiting
Yes.
for you and then it just stopped.
Yes, that was lovely leg.
A strange mist envelops you, and vertigo clutches your stomach. What is happening?
Okay, so this takes us out into the middle area. I think there's a little XP stone between these 2 trees,
It's become a shadow of Wheloon.
which I can't collect. Oh, wonderful. I still can't collect it. Okay. The quest is just in here. Are you in? Now this one, there's quite a long preamble at the start, speech. Oh, sorry. I was going to go and start it off. So while you can do your buffs here while you're listening. Now the quest itself doesn't start until you actually speak to this recruiter guy here. Saddens me to get all this good stuff from you and have nothing to give you. Did you have Death Ward? I do. I am giving Death Ward if that's something.
Yeah, I have Death Ward from
All right.
Probably from you.
15 minutes of it's from the epic dust cart. Actually, for anyone who beautiful. For anyone who doesn't have Death Ward natively, it's always a good idea to prevent energy drains and such nasty things by having a clickable version of it. In this case, the dust cart, which comes from the Demon Sands chain, and this is upgraded to an epic version to have 3 Death Ward clickable charges on it. Oh, hello. Okay, so we're going through here. So out of the main room to the north. didn't want to grab the remnant until you'd taken the soul. And we've got a sneak down here. Oh, I messed that up.
Didn't seem like he did too bad.
Not terrible. Oh, hello. Very nice that. So you don't have to be completely in melee range, do you? Oh, shall we demonstrate the optional in here? Yeah. So there's 3. Oh, actually, this gatekeeper you would need to kill anyway. She's part of the quest. But these altars, there are 3 of them all together, and you get an optional bonus to experience by breaking them. She gone. Okay. I'm glad I decided for the optional because I hadn't noticed the lady up there. I would have left her behind. Hopefully you wouldn't have allowed that.
I probably wouldn't.
Papa Joff is my eyes and ears for the uninitiated. 2 plague reapers.
Well, one of them was dancing, so yeah.
Don't do as I often do and neglect to pull this lever, because that's a part of the quest as well.
Wood groans against metal in the distance as the gate to the Shade's tower opens.
Oh, hello. They came so fast, I think my spell just fizzled. So this is the second of the altars. Hopefully they'll all gather round me here. Big dude behind the door. Now, crowd control here would be advisable because there's a load of people come flying out here. I'm glad they did actually come out because it would have been just my luck to have them just sit there after I'd said it. That dance is a real nice thing to have, isn't it?
Yes, it saves me quite a bit.
So here as well, you could you maybe put a ball over the top of them?
An angry figure.
I can try it, but it'll probably not save anything.
You were saying? You got the boss even.
Beat him down.
Good stuff. And you want to use that shrine?
Key to the Shade's tower.
Yes, please.
Okay. This is getting your own back for all those times I've inflicted that sleet storm on you, isn't it?
What's that?
This mind fog thing.
Well, it doesn't hurt you.
No? True.
It just makes it more difficult to see, I guess.
Oh, so you mean I'm still owed one for the fact that you were stuck and couldn't move in the sleet storm?
No freedom, no freedom.
We've got some spell wards here, 4 in total, which it's advisable to dispel because they do pretty heavy damage.
Okay.
I was lagged, sorry.
So was I.
We're just using my face to spot them because they can get nasty and decide to deal that damage like there when you just walk up next to them. If you are going to try to run through them, you have no means to dispel them. If you have some form of sprint boost or wings or something, you will usually get through before it has a chance to do its damage.
Hey, look, trap debilitation.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
What is it?
As if to illustrate the point. Where do we go? There we go, yeah. Tamper bonus 10%. And that was just with spell wards. So it can be worth doing, not just to preserve life.
Stairs lead up
Loads
to
of
the tower
opponents
where
here
the
hidden
Shade
on these
General
stairs.
dwells.
He was well into you, wasn't he? I tried to intimidate him and he wasn't having it.
Don't like the bards.
So this lot here can just be left, can't they, I think? Oh, okay, we won't leave them, but you do have the option as soon as this door opens of just going through and leaving this lot
Oh, we
here.
can.
It's alright, no, now you've set it going, we'll do it.
Have the.
Happy Reaper laggage.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If they quit lagging.
So here we're going towards our third altar with some of these shadows just appearing on the floor randomly. Oh, and a Fear Reaper.
Oh, there's a lot of lag
Yeah,
popping up.
there is. Is it, oh, I'm saying is it unplayable? I'm bogged down as well. Let's get this third altar for the sake of completeness.
A swarm of shadows attacks.
Yeah, I cast the Arcane Tempest there, nothing happened, and then it popped up a few seconds later.
Shadow goddess inside the complex.
Hmm.
And
I know there's a shrine ahead.
there is, in the top corner. We also get a load of stuff plowing down these steps.
Yes, they're already here. Big life choices.
Now you're just plagiarizing all
Yes.
midlife choices. They were wrong. Actually, maybe it's me who made the wrong choice to go up this particular stairwell. There's a soul down here. Had we
You
gone
want
up
to
the other one,
use the shrine.
maybe we could have. Maybe we could have avoided all that stuff.
A frigid mist drifts out
See if
of a
there's
dark
anything
and
around.
foreboding mirror.
Seem to be
This
safe.
must lead to the Shade's lair
I'm gonna
inside
say I
the
think
Shadowfell.
we've killed just about everything in the quest. So this end one, more than once, I've fallen foul of the fact that when the main guy dies at the end, it's not, well, it's the end of the quest, but you can still be killed by the henchmen in here. There are maybe half a dozen henchmen or shadows which pop
The
up
Shade General turns to greet
Yes,
you.
and that's
at
sad.
the
I
end,
can't.
and I've several times been surrounded and killed by them, just as a heads up if you do happen to find yourself in here for the first time.
Alas,
Disco ball doesn't help.
Ah, no.
you do not face a mere individual. You face an entire empire.
So we've got this guy to start with, and then he summons a big purple worm thing in the middle here, and then you finish off with him again,
But I can see it's
and
no use
some,
trying to discuss
some
grand
minions.
strategy with a mere foot soldier. So why don't we skip to the part you do understand? The fight.
You can actually finish this quest without even summoning the purple worm, if you put a big damage over time on him or just hit him with a huge damage. But unfortunately we're not going to have that luxury.
All things that walk the Shadowfell, as do the things that crawl.
Is it paying you any attention?
I was going after my water elemental.
Ah, right. I'm too close to it, I can't see how much health it's got. Oh, I can. It's about halfway, isn't it? A bit less.
I'm helping out. I blessed the chest while you were killing.
You don't trust me anymore. I don't blame you. But that moment will remain with me for probably as long as I'm in the game.
The dying shades.
Now there's going to be some more. Yeah, look at all these that have popped up. Very easy to get caught out by those, just thinking you can.
They went after my water elemental.
It seems to be quite survivable, that thing.
It's not bad.
Did we get anything for the blessed chest? No.
Hello?
Hi all, we're just doing a little walkthrough of Wheloon for the site.
She has a cleric.
I has a cleric.
Are you? I thought you were at work.
I am, but I am on my break. I have a nice 2.5 hour break right now. Or,
All
well,
right, okay.
2 hour break. 2 hour break.
Would you be able to get yourself to the quest, or because that's one of the reasons we're doing it? That I mentioned that you weren't that confident finding your way around in this area.
Well, we're certainly going to try.
Well, we can open the gate on the next one, right? That way she can come directly to it a little faster.
I think we can, can't we? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So coming out of that one, we're looking for the opening here. This opening. Oh God, beholder, just run.
Oh, I am, since it's only targeting you.
And you can see on the map the next one we're trying to get to.
Hey, Wheloon. Wheloon.
Which is the, what's it called? The Merchant's Townhouse. So
Well,
the gate, yeah, you can only open the gate. Well pointed out, matey. You can only open the gate from this side. You can't come through from the other side. So if, as in this case, you have somebody trapped on one side who would like to join in, that's perfect.
And you know how to get on top of that house when you come in the Wheloon, right, Misty?
Sure.
It's easy enough.
Danke. Do you guys already have the quests?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That I'm not going to mess around. Where am I going?
The Merchant's Townhouse, marked on the map.
Okay. Okey-doke.
Which one is that? Is it
Click on the
Thrill
door.
of the Hunt, I think, isn't it? I've shared
I
it.
think it is, but we'll check. Thrill of the Hunt, yes.
No, I see you guys. Okay.
You gotta get up on top of this house, which you use. Come over here. Yep, and jump to the top of that other house. There you
Oh
go.
shit. Gargoyles.
I'm doing a wolf man, getting
Oh.
all them slayers.
There we go. Entering in.
Okay, so this is the last one of the 4 flagging quests for the last one to become available.
Missed it.
And as in the
Fresh
previous
corpses
one,
line the walls. All of
there
them
is
waylaid
a
prisoners.
bit of a delay. Oh, sorry. I was just saying there's a bit of a delay at the start here. So I
Says the
tend to go into the
Netherese
room
wizard.
and just let them...
He's become unpredictable
Yes.
even for a shadow.
Go ahead.
We cannot let
Oh, I'm
I was
staying.
I was trying to give out group
Sorry,
votes, but
I've cocked
thrown
everything
away.
up. My bad. I do apologise.
Your kind will never understand.
Now you can run.
Have a death ward by way of apology.
Shadow curse.
I have mass death ward.
Oh, there's always one, isn't there? If what's worse than one Papa Joff? Two Papa Joffs.
Oh, just letting
I'll
you know.
see your puny death ward. Actually, my clickable is a mass as well.
Oh, there you go.
But it doesn't last as long as yours. Look at this, you've probably given me a half decent... No, you haven't. You've given me a better armor class, but it's still not half decent. Oh, these guys are active now. So first of all, we have to find a key in one of these first 4 rooms. She's made an entrance.
Discover a key
Oh, there we
while
go.
searching the desk.
So once you've got the key, no need to search any of the other rooms. You just go straight to the north here, up the middle, through the door. A load of shadows will appear here. I'm being careful not to take the souls. I just want the remnants.
If you need
I
the souls,
don't know.
take
I
the
don't
soul.
need any all. I'm cheating at the moment with that evergreen thing.
Hey, I have that too.
Oh, great! So Joff can have all the souls then.
Down below, the Shadar Kai commander.
Yeah, she was a little hungry, so I was like, you know what? I ain't doing this.
I totally recommend that thing, at least for leveling, if not, you know, if not permanently. It's really good. I tried to intimidate it. I don't know if it worked.
Yeah, it looks like it's on you.
Good stuff. Oh, missed one. Thank you, sir.
Carlet calls to you from behind
Okay,
the
we
safety
have a load of
of a
things
grate.
in behind here,
You must
so
be
you
the
can
one
prepare
who
for them as you can see our bard doing.
Now, perhaps you think you can kill more? Good. Good. Make me feel more.
Beautiful. Wow. And then if you happen to have a cleric to annihilate them like that, that helps too. What's that? Oh, that's the celestial bombardment, isn't it?
Yeah.
For someone who likes to make an entrance. Oh, hello. Now here you can get some sneaky assassin types with these chains, and they can cause like a daze when they hit you repeatedly with the chains. They can be quite dangerous. Have I in fact just left one behind us? I hope not. No. These types now, these are to be eliminated or crowd controlled with extreme prejudice because they can and do hurt.
You thought you
I can
saw
hear
one
one,
of
but
the
I don't see
gargoyles
one.
move.
Okay, so we're looking for another key. 3 possible places it can be. This room. Nope. Oh, hello. Thank you.
Ralph, stop it.
In the middle. He wants a share of whatever you've got there.
Oh yeah.
I made
Just
it.
mad because you
You
can't get
see,
near it.
we're generating that many souls that even the Papa Joff's full now.
Well, that's a nice thing.
So we're looking for it's a red guy, isn't it, who's got this key. He's not here either. So by process of elimination, it's got to be in this room. There we go.
There's Remy's out here.
Lovely. There's a soul in here, Joff, if you want it.
Sure.
Now, I can't remember if it's on heroic or epic of this quest. All those howlers at the end that can make you helpless. So
They're definitely on the epic side.
it's on the epic.
One of the
I know
Shadowfell who
they're on
guards
the
this
epic,
area
for sure.
must have the key.
I know they feature in both, but in one of them they really.
They hurt in epic.
So maybe you could demonstrate how to prepare the area,
Stands before another prisoner trapped in a cave.
There's some
like we did
cage.
that last one.
Favorite.
Says
So
the
this is
shadow guy.
they'll once we speak to this guy, he's extremely nasty with his chain and whatnot. I think he's going to make mincemeat of me, but that's besides the point. Out of these two cages, all these howlers are going to come, and if they hit you too much, you can become helpless with the what's it called, howler madness.
Yeah.
So controlling them is very advisable. So what's the strategy here? You guys are going to deal with this stuff and I'll try and keep this guy occupied?
Sure. Sounds good to me. We'll try. Or I say we'll, meaning Mystic will try.
Korleth moves to attack, his face a twisted mixture of rage and joy.
He's immune to fire.
Korleth lashes out with his spiked chain, tripping the lever. He's killing the prisoner.
At least most of them are. Dancing.
That's what we like to see. Ol, can you blast the howlers that are dancing?
Yeah.
Make it happen, girl.
So,
Beautiful. I like it.
His hunt for thrills
Blessing.
ended.
That was almost like a plan that came together there. So there's an optional chest in behind here. This prisoner, that if you can keep the mad guy from running around and pulling all these levers, I think you can save the prisoner and get an optional
You've
bit of
saved the
XP
captive
and an
from
extra
Korleth's
chest here.
deadly devices.
The middle one's already ready.
We've got a bit of a chest blessing story for you all.
That one didn't work.
Oh, you
Anybody
can-
need the shiv?
You can fail to... No, thanks.
It doesn't hurt anything if you fail. So you can actually try it multiple times though.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I already opened it.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so that's the 4 flagging quests for the Wheloon Chain.
Here, wait, don't leave.
Oh.
Who wants this fell shiv?
Oh, you know who wants that?
It's got a Reaper enhancement.
Oh! Is it passable? Can it be
Yeah. I
passed
just
on
don't want it for this
to
cat.
fools? Oh, yes, please. Thank you. You know, I'm into the high 60s now. I'm getting there.
It's a good thing I looked, right?
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I've not been looking at them at all. There might be a nice little bonus waiting. And then again, I tend to feed them without checking. For those of you who didn't know, if you land Reaper items in quests that you don't want, items like this with a Reaper enhancement on, where did it go? There.
The gate is open.
You can... Oh, what's that going on out here? You can crunch them in the Hall of Heroes at one of the Reaper vendors, see my Reaper guide, and eventually get nice Reaper enhancements on your endgame gear. What's going on here? So are we recalling?
Mystic doesn't need to because she doesn't have the rest of them, so she's got a red door anyways.
Oh, right. Well,
But
I
if-
technically don't need to, but I was going to show the path.
Yeah. Well, okay. You're gonna show the path. I'm gonna take the shortcut because I opened the gate.
Okay, okay.
As long as somebody's staying in the wilderness, I don't care. You know how
So
to
you've
get to the
completed these 4
Nope.
Okay, just wait there.
quests. You would hand these 4 in. At which point the 5th one becomes available just next to me here. This one, throw mirror darkly, which you would collect. Now, because you've completed one of these 4 down here, I think it's the first one, you're able to go directly to the Harvest Hall, which is what I'm going to do when I just correct a mess I've made with the build. Oh, I can just add them on, can't I? What did I say? I needed these cores, didn't I? At least that. How many points do we have? 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Right, so you go to Harvest Hall, through the drainage outlet like we did before, and then we have to ride to the old stone hall, which is there. It's a bit of a fiddly thing because you end up having to sort of ride round in a circle and access it from here. That's kind of how the map goes, or at least the only way I've found. So we're going to go the same way we did to get to the Netherese Recruitment Centre, that sort of open section in the middle.
Okay, Mystic, up this area.
People will just leave me alone. And just as the last time round, we're looking for that gap in the like that wooden gateway. That one. I'm gonna go round past the quest we've just been in, the what's it called, the one we just went in, I can't even remember, and we've just done it. Just circling round.
A little hot.
And this is what you're looking for, the edge of this wall here. We can just sneak up onto here, over the top, and as we turn right here, we've got the, oh, a lovely beholder, which we're going to leave well alone, and the quest entrance in front of us. So this one is peculiar for the fact it takes place in 2 different instances. The light and the shadow, I guess. So when you walk in, you'll each get a mirror of shadows in your inventory, which you need to put on the hotbar somewhere. And the basic premise of the quest is to get to the end, you need to go around collecting 4 orbs, 2 light and 2 dark, from the ground floor, and 4 from the top floor, 2 light and 2 dark, to slot into some pedestals at the end and access the end fight. To do that, you'll need to regularly make use of the mirror to shift between the light and the shadow instance, like we're going to do now, because we're faced with a wall here, so obviously we can't go. So basically, whenever you're blocked by a something impassable, you can shift into the other instance to progress. So we're just going to show the paths around to the orbs. As I said, 4 on the ground floor, 4 on the upper floor. We're going to do the ground floor first. And the first one is just through this door and to the left. What size is that? Oh. Okay, now in here sometimes the NPCs are sort of fighting each other and you can just run in, grab the orb and just leave it like that. Oh, there's a Fear Reaper. Can we? Yeah, we can just leave it. Or maybe not. Sorry, my bad. Typical, I've said something and the game has to contradict it. There's a soul in there, Joff. So we're going down here now, and you'll see down at the end the doorway is blacked out, so we need to transfer with the mirror to be able to get through there. And this is where our first light orb is.
An aura of magic emanates from the light. You should gather
Now if you're quick or suitably stealthy, you can just run in, grab that orb and use a dimension door to get out. We're going to show
Remy's in the doorway.
Oh, great stuff. We're going to show the proper way. I won't use the door because it might confuse people, so we'll pick up the orb and just go back down the way we've come. So again, we're going to be faced with a brick wall down here. So again, we need to use the mirror.
Sealed off with bricks. There must be another path.
Back into the main area. And this time we're going to the north. Sorry if I left one of you, my bad. Waiting. So again we've got a blank gateway we can't pass, so mirroring. Straight in here. And a lovely Reaper. Beautiful. That's what we do with Reapers in this country. Now in here we'll have some howlers and things to the right. Oh, alright, in the middle of the door, why not? Must be the noise you made all with that blast, it just alerted everything. Mirror again to get through the brick wall.
Reaper behind you. Or no, Shadow.
This door has been blocked off. And we'll have to find another
Now be
way
careful
around
in this room. As you can see, there's nothing here at the moment, but if you're ever wondering where the orbs might be located, you see these tables, these little round tables, that's where they are. So that's an indication there is one in the other instance. You're going to be surrounded by opponents when you port back into the light instance, so be ready for that. Mirroring. So as there, I hit some crowd control immediately as we arrived, and you could see the rest of them did the same, so we made short work of them. But if you don't know, you can very quickly get into trouble in this room. Again, brick wall, mirror. Just following it round. Black wall, mirror. Oh, didn't see, sorry. Soul there for you, Joff. Okay, and we've got to clear this room out first, and then switch to the other side. That dance thing is working so nice for us, isn't it? So again, as in that last room, we're going to port onto the other side, and we're going to be surrounded by folk. So be warned, mirroring. Okay, that's another orb. Very nice. So exiting the way we came in, just in the other instance, as you can see on the map. Again, mirror. And now we're going to go up the stairs. That's the 4, isn't it? From... No. Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
That's the 4 from the downstairs. Is that all the downstairs? Yes. And now we're going upstairs for the 4 from up there. So, as you can see on the map, there's a staircase marked there. So we use the mirror to be able to get through the door, because otherwise it was a brick wall. We're going to come to the top of the stairs and immediately turn right. Oh! Tunnel vision, gnome. Of course, blank doorway, so mirror. There can be things either behind us here or through this doorway in this instance. No, but there are definitely things when we port to the other side. The orb is just down here. Mirroring. Collecting that. So again, mirror. Oh, hello. Oh, Ripper. Thank you, remnants here. So, just through this doorway and on the left is the next orb, a light orb. It's best to crowd them up in the middle of this doorway because loads of them come. Beautiful that. Was that you with the dragon breath all? Very nice.
Yeah.
Soul there for someone.
Good, Mystic.
Orb is here.
Thank you.
Now, the next one is just through this seemingly blank wall here. So we mirror, and suddenly the dark orb comes available.
Now that you
There
have
is
all
an
of the
optional
shadow
beholder
orbs,
down
place
there,
them on their pedestals to
but
grant further access to the
he's
nexus.
a real pain and not necessary to complete the quest, so we're not going to do that. So the final one on the top floor is through this door and on the left. We've got a few shadows. You can see the telltale table there that tells us there's an orb. So as soon as we port to the other side again, we're going to be surrounded by stuff, plus there's a red boss in here. So the general tactic is to just subdue most of the opponents and take the orb. The red boss sort of zones in and out of existence, so she's a pain to wait around to kill. So what we'll tend to do is just take the orb, use the mirror again to get out of the room, and do it that way without killing the boss. Mirroring.
A shade appears from out of the darkness.
So we'll get rid of as many of the minions as we can. Grab the orb
Place the light
and get
orbs
out
on
of
their
here.
pedestals to grant further
Mirroring.
access to the nexus.
she interrupted me. You just have to. If you beat her down enough, she'll go away like that, and then you can just use your mirror and escape. Trust the gnome to let the side down. Right, so if you have a DDO, you could do that to get back to the start, but we're going to use the stairs for those who don't have. So this staircase here on the map, be careful, there can be a couple of people waiting down here. On this occasion there are. Nice, thank you. So again, blocked doorway, so mirror. And back into familiar territory. Mirror to get through the wall, and we're just going to be coming round back into the start room from where we can progress to the end fight. Now the pedestals, the 4 on this side, you can see the 4 on the other side already, just there, but the 4 on this side you have to be in the other instance. So use the mirror, and you can now see the shadow pedestals. Put your orbs in, and you'll get a DM text.
You take a quick glimpse into your mirror. A bridge of solid darkness has formed inside the Shadowfell, spanning the gap to the
So
tower
to see this
entrance.
bridge, we have to use the mirror again, and that enables us to cross. Slot the orbs in here, and we make
barrier
our
of
way
light
to the end fight.
disappears, allowing you to proceed.
Hey, Joff, my cleric can jump.
When that happened.
Ah, I do have something I can give somebody.
Well played. Brigade applauds. You've certainly done a better job of damaging my operation than this.
So
fool
this
of a
guy
shop burglar.
ports in
I
and
shall
out of
force him to
the
watch as I
shadow
destroy
realm, so you end up having to use the mirror to catch up to him. Generally you try to deal with the trash first and then have a go at him. Or in this case, perhaps we can just hold the trash and focus entirely on him. That might be an idea.
as he draws a protective spell around himself.
Mirroring.
Simpletons. My sorcery allows me to exist in both light and shadow at once. I can easily deal and continue to maintain the Shadowfell nexus at the same time.
Oh, he's gone again. There's a remnant here if anybody wants. Oh, I can't mirror at the moment. I've got damage over time going. So basically you've just got to follow him. As soon as he turtles up like that, you hit the mirror, follow him through the instances, and eventually kill him with a bit of luck. I think we've got him.
Tivorous falls,
Nice.
breaking his hold over Orifon. Orifon quickly mutters a mystic phrase over the scroll.
Great stuff.
destroying
Oh,
the
blessing the
connection between
chest.
Old Stone Hall and the Shadowfell.
You'd never heard my chest blessing story, Al. We were in
No, I didn't.
the gibbers, the Tobias earlier. Does nobody want this chest? There's something wrong with it. Why are you leaving me to open it? Just waiting for it to blow up in my face or something. Well, it dropped some kind of a, I don't know, is that named loot or just random?
It's named Masterful Craftsmanship. Looks like. Look at that. Masterful Craftsmanship.
Does anybody want that?
No, thank you.
Thank you. Actually, I don't know if
The
that was
quest isn't
actually.
finished, is it?
No.
Yeah, talk to Orthan.
Oh my god, I nearly recalled. And there's me trying to tell people how to do the quest. Note to selves, don't forget to talk to the person. In fact, that's an important note. There are several instances where you are able to open an end chest without having completed the quest. So let that be a lesson to all, to just check that the quest is complete. Great stuff, people. Thank you for your assistances in this matter. I still haven't finished my story, have I? We were in the Gibbers quest earlier, and we got to the end. It was the first time I'd ever run it with this purple character. And just as I was going for the chest, Joff says, "Oh, I'll come and bless it." And of course, it was too late because the gnome was... He was in the process of blessing it, and I got to it and opened it by mistake, not having quite heard. And what was waiting in there but the blade of Jack Gibbers? I thought, my God. So that was a moment for the ages. The first time he's ever run the quest and he dropped a Gibbers.
Nice.
And I'm still sitting in here. So, waffle aside, that completes the chain. You can hand in the... Oh, if I just recall again. You can hand in the last quest. And then take the end chain reward, which is nothing special, usually just guild renown or an item or whatever. So that's the end. Take a legendary victory, which it certainly was. If you've made it this far, I salute you, and I hope you've learned a little bit, or at least smiled a bit. Take care.